Alright, here we go. Gonna try to finish the second part of Eden today, and then do other things. Oh no. That dog has seen way too much. Alright, let's begin.
Ah, there you are. I'm part of the team helping with highly classified, very secret thing. Fact of the matter is, I've come to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about a girl who was brought back from the empty. She's finally woken up, you see. Guilford and Gudrak too. Guilford. You hear the news from Ingrid, is it true? Why yes, it most certainly is. Apparently her name is Gaia. She claims to be a free citizen of Yormor, although she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Eden. She lost her memory? Part of it. At the very least, we also cannot be sure whether she's telling the truth or if it's merely a ruse. She's yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose. And Ingrid? She's with her now? And Ingrid's with her, is he? Now, is he? Yes. He's taking her to you, or more mainly to verify what she told her so far, quizzing the locals and that sort of thing. After that, the plan is to come back here. Though they're taking rather longer than I anticipated, I do hope nothing is amiss. Good grief. Good grief. Are you always this slow? At this rate, I'd be dark again before we know it. The night sky returning is all well and good, but it does more each day seems awfully short. And are you still dragging your heels back there? At least act as if you're got a purpose, won't you? Now look here. I'm not one of your servants. Why don't you try carrying your own luggage for a change? Ingrid, you're back. Anything wrong? You look rather sore for sore sight for sore eyes. Yes, even you, Ingrid. Gaia and I have just finished shipping her personal effects from Yormor. I'm glad we could finally meet properly, I mean. Oh, so, do you learn anything useful? Other than that where she lives, not an awful lot. Her supposed neighbors barely knew the first thing about her. Hell, she barely knows the first thing about herself. Her recollection of her life in Yormor is patchy at best. But she seems convinced that she'll regain her memory if she accompanies us, and so she invited herself to join our merry band. And for her first act, She ordered me to carry her luggage. If you insist on standing around on talking, might I suggest finding a place to sit down? First, my feet are killing me. Then perhaps you should have chose some sensible footwear. Still, it's not such a bad idea, shall we? I got so many things I want to ask. I probably shouldn't bombard her with questions. Amnesia. 'Tis troubling, though not entirely unexpected. Well, I've given you my early impression of Gaia, but I would be interested in hearing your opinion. Go on and talk to her and see what you make of her situation. So, you don't remember anything at all? Not attacking us, not falling unconscious? Such selective memory would rightfully raise suspicion within those of a cautious mind. Yet if she doth speak the truth, it would lend credence to my current hypothesis, though admittedly some further. Not now, Rianjay, she's only just woken up. We don't want to bore her back to sleep. In any case, I prefer to follow my instincts, and they're telling me that Gaia means us no harm. After some deliberation, I thought it only right to let her know about our work in the empty. As a sign of goodwill, after all, trust works both ways. Though I will ask you, Gudrak, not to let your guard down just yet. So you're the one I supposed to have fought. Come to think of it, I recognize you from somewhere. Maybe I just have one of those faces. Or perhaps you just didn't make as much of an impression. But to be honest, I do feel that since meeting you, those hazy memories are becoming slightly clearer. It's all remembering fragments of a dream, only to realize those things actually happened. It's not as though my whole It's like remembering fragments of a memory, only to realize those things actually happened. It's as though my whole life has been leading to this. Thou speaketh as thou didst expect these events. I guess you could say that. It's what the fairy tells me. I can't see it, but It's as though there's someone else inside me and I can hear its voice in my head. It it whispers to me and lets me use its power, magic, I suppose you could call it. Not that I know much about that sort of thing.
As and this power allows thee to tear open the fabric twixt realities, that thou mayest call forth the ether-starved denizens of what remaineth of the 13th.
What? Is that supposed to mean something, or are you just spouting random words at me? Honestly, I don't know how you all put up with this. I've only just met him and he's insufferable prattle is already giving me a headache. Gods, I can't even believe I've had this conversation and think that I was flying about in a suit of armor, waving a sword. That doesn't sound like me at all. Someone else inside you. Like Minfilia was inside me?
Aye, the similarities cannot be ignored. Though it is too early to say with certainty, Gaia may well be the Oracle of Darkness.
The Oracle of Darkness? What does this mean?
It means that you may have been right when you said she has something in common with Emetsock. Those who have been used as a living vessel by the Ascian has no recollection of events that occurred during their possession. This I know from personal experience. But Gaia seems to have some memories still, even if they're a little hazy. Moreover, she has remained in control of herself even and when she heard the voice within, much like you and Minfilia. And though Reen, and through Reen, and though Reen was very much her own person, Minfilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes a hue akin that of our departed friend. It is therefore not unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may be a manifestation of darkness which hath come to reside within her.
But I was born like this and my parents, they both had black hair too. Or at least I think they did. It's been so long since I saw them. I can't remember too well. But enough about me. You're Minfilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light who they were hosting in Elmore? That's right. Though imprisoned is a better word. They kept me locked up and I didn't know much about Ilmore and its people, or the rest of the world for that matter. I see. And how exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run with the Warrior of Darkness? Well, it all started when...
Yep.
Yes, I still remember the day everyone went raving mad and Lord Joffrey fled. Everything after that is still a blur though. From what Gaia tells me, she wasn't part of the mob that attacked her. But how was she able to resist Joffrey's control?
Mayhap twixt the investigation of this fairy of whom she speaketh. As curious as that may be, we still don't know why she appeared out of nowhere. As soon as Eden took flight.
Oh, I should do the gunbreaker thing. I'll do that after 5.3. This is just a guess, but I'd say that the fairy reacted to it in some way, and for whatever reason made me go after it. Yes, that seems like the only explanation. I don't know about you lot, but I've had enough nattering. I'm going back to Eden. What? But why? The fairy wanted something from Eden, and knowing what that is will bring me a step closer to discovering exactly what has been living in my head all these years. Besides, my memories aren't going to restore themselves, and certainly not through idle chit-chat. So, I'm going, and that's that. Gaia, wait! I be wrong? Insufferable. Utterly insufferable. And yet we can't... Well... Leave her to her own device. Come on. Come my chair. She can't have gone far, especially not in those heels. Get away from me. Gaia! Seems I've no choice. Explosion! What am I? You're a golf chick. God, if you're only a higher age. That makes me sound very creepy. And it's a cartoon anime character. So, Power befitting the Oracle of Darkness. When you fought Gaia, she opened Void, yes? Back in the source. Back in the source, portals such as those would all but common, but tearing open the rift between the 1st and 13th is a difficult matter entirely. We should be thankful that she is not of a mind to turn the power against us for now. A most fascinating application of etheric manipulation. The destructive blast did manifest a significant span of time after the initial casting. With sufficient mastery of such a technique, a second spell could be
a may to smite the target at precisely the same moment. While it would demand extenso ethereal control, its tactical potential cannot be denied.
Not entirely sure what I just witnessed, but I'm glad she's unharmed. What are you all gawking at? I didn't mean to stare, but it's not every day I see magic like that. But this is the power of the fairy you spoke of? Ever since I was a child, it had whispered to me telling me what to do. That's how I came to use its power. But there are things I cannot even explain. Holes ripped in thin air, terrifying creatures crawling out, ghastly looking blades and armor appearing out of nowhere. But worst of all is the dark energy that comes from within. This power, it feels as though it only flows through me, and never truly mine. And even though it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spell to work. So in summary, you don't have control over the magic. Well, it's not as if I ever tried to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. Fortunately, it's part and parcel of traveling with Armoring, and while I understand you want answers, you're not going to find them unprepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you.
Bean, think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Eden? There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again. So the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good. I must concur with Tancred's assessment. At present we know precious little of Gaia's origin and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, at present may complicate a task already rife with peril, placing our mission and her own well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of these risks, doth thou still wish to pursue this course?
I do. It wasn't so long ago I was in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe the people keeping an eye on me thought that was for my own good, too. But if we shut Gaia away for our own convenience, we'd know better than Gothri and Ranjit. I've learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out and help in hand, not push them away. Now is my turn to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. In knowing the danger that lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you?
Oh. Well, can't say fairer than that. How about you, Rianje? The light of my spirit doth burns brightly. Mine apologies, my dear, for we felt it necessary to test thine resolve. Let us suffice Let it suffice it to say thou hast left no room for doubt. For what it's worth, Rin, I never doubted you. But make no mistake, the danger that Urianger and I speak of is all too real. If you're prepared to go through with it, we'll be right there beside you.
That means a lot to me, thank you. I don't care less who I travel with, but if we're going to go, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the southern watchtower, yes? Come along then, and don't fall behind. This is what I get for being in a God's damn guild. They want my help for something. God, I might have to pause this. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for now, and I'll be back to it later. For now, I shall return in a bit. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, come to the live stream. I'm gonna probably start back up a little later, because I need to do some stuff right now. Thank you for watching again. Like and subscribe. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and